Friends and comrades, welcome back to our republic, welcome back to Tecnovakia. Today we're gonna start building our city finally. I've been promising it for a little too long now, and it's gonna finally happen. We also need to make our village's citizens a little more happy. But let's first take a quick look at what I did off camera, and we're gonna have the game run for a minute so the progression on these construction sites can go on. And, well, I found a little... I don't know if that's an exploit. You tell me. In Berlin, as you remember, we had these overpasses here, right? And I had to remove them because I thought they were the reason that we don't get hot water into these pumping stations. So the thing I did, I removed those, and then of course the tracks here were gone. And lo and behold, it is apparently possible, if you don't have tracks, you can just build the pipes underneath and then build the tracks over them. That's apparently no problem. The problem only persists if you want to build pipes underneath a track. Unless that has been changed. Let's check it out. Nope. For some reason that doesn't work. But if you remove the track, then build a pipe, then rebuild the track, then it does work. So strange. Very strange. I did it. And it didn't do very much, it's just a tiny improvement. I'm hoping that'll actually do it for us. See, we're at 76 degrees, so like... I don't know. These edges here, I mean, we're at -8 now, so it's a tough job either way. But, we're on the edge here of what's considered comfortable living. But it is, I mean, it is livable. 38 degrees is something, though it should be more. But yeah, that's what it is for now in Berlin. It's not really an easy remedy. We could bring the power plant a little, like we could, but that's a project for summer. We have to get through the winter as is. We could take that heating plant, and instead currently it's built this way. We can bring it over a little and build it this way. So we still won't have a pollution problem, hopefully, and we have shortened this loop out, which would give us maybe the extra couple of degrees that we need. We'll see. But for now it is what it is. Other than that, not much I did. So let us get ourselves some more trains for steel and for prefab panels, and then we'll go on building the city. What an exciting moment. We can get you and you. Ooh, actually, is it more important to get cement first? Let's see, how expensive are those? Where's my cargo wagon? There we go. You are 37 grand. What was the other one that I wanted? Steel is an open car. They're even more expensive. And prefab also in an open car, so that's 100 grand. Yeah, we'll start out with the prefabs, because they're the longest distance. Somewhere here. Yoink! And apparently the train can reach there, which is great. I'm sorry if you can't see anything. I hope you trust me. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Let me put this thing right here. Man, that song made, I don't know, it's so catchy. Okay, there we go. And again, I can't have them wait until they're unloaded, because we have 4 resource types. So if we wait until they're unloaded, because they're likely going to be stuffed to the brim. I mean, we're already sitting pretty here. And they're going to just be full, and then we won't be able to unload, and then we'll block off the station. Do we go... Who stop production? I think that is our Yeah, that is our little heating plant here in... Okay, it is still 90 degrees though, just slowly losing temperature, so it should be okay. It does only heat the one fire station. So I'll worry about that when it actually gives me a warning. Good. Yes. Cargo wagons for steel. Ah, that's another 100 grand. I mean, we do have the money. And here we actually just need the one, I'd say. Yeah, we'll start out with this. Okay. And you will pick up... Ooh, I can't see anything. Yes, you will pick up steel in Stettin. Just get it from the plant. And of course the steel. And you're gonna bring it to Tsaryn here and unload that, and you can start. Alright, so now we have all the resources available in theory. Let's see how that system works in practice. And if we have any trains getting stuck. But so far this looks alright. We have a lot of wood. And that should actually alleviate our overproduction issue a little in Berlin. Not much though. Yeah, the sawmill is just, yeah, not really much. I mean, we got a little bit of storage up here. Not really much, and I can't reduce the amount of workers down. Oops, more than I already have, yeah. It's 0 or 5. So we'll just have a lot of overproduction. Didn't anticipate that, but oh well. It is what it is. We're gonna need the steel. And soon we're gonna have our first snow. And I'm quite excited for that. But before we get there, we need to start building. Now, this... oops, we need the daylight. This village has a couple of problems. Or a couple of challenges, as they say today. Number one, we have... It's quite spacious and not very efficiently connected. So one thing I want to try to remedy these guys here not going to school is, well, actually first we're gonna do this here. It really looks ugly, and there we go. So first we need to try and get the kids to school. Now these bus stations, they have a capacity of 200 passengers, and we should have space for students. So what I'm trying to do is get snow from this station here. We'll get like a school bus system here. That should hopefully remedy the situation. We'll go with not such a high capacity. Can we sort here by capacity? 50, 40 and 80 miles. So it's not really... We'll need one with a lot of horsepower so it can quickly accelerate. Maybe the chav here is good. I like the look of it. We'll start with one. I mean, it doesn't have a long distance. It picks up no workers, just the students and the passengers. Can actually unload student and passengers here as well. And drop them over here. You can actually unload anybody here. Let's see if that works. Not sure if we want to unload on the first station though. Shouldn't be any harm done in unloading passengers. Yeah. Let's see how many students we have. One student. So yeah. I did actually connect the school a little bit awkwardly here to the footpath connection. So most most houses can send their kids to school. Just on the very edges here. There's quite a couple here, and I don't want to demolish them. So those, like I said, I remedy with a school bus. Now, we don't have any medicinal coverage here yet. Oh, snow. Look at this. So pretty. So pretty. I actually can't wait for winter in Germany and snow here. Ah, look at that. Okay, now it gets a little ugly. That intermediate period where it's half brown, half snow, that is, I'd say, appropriately ugly. That's the way it looks. Oh man, and everything is covered in snow now. Look at the world. Slowly being covered in snow. Oh yeah, we're certainly gonna take a tour through the night. Now, we need a clinic here, or something of the sort. We have a hospital. Ah yes, the small clinic, and I bought a... Ooh! Maybe that's a little oversized, maybe. What do you guys think? That's bigger than the church. Christ. Yeah, we're gonna go with a small clinic. Where is the doctor gonna be? Is he next to the... Don't quite like him next to the fire station. Doesn't make too much sense. We're in the village, so... Maybe we can squeeze him in here. We'll have to demolish a house to connect it to the street. But I feel that might be worth it. Let's try. We'll demolish this. And subsequently also we need to demolish some of the footpath. There we go. Well, let's first, yeah, we can connect you in here, that's great. So let us remove the footpath connection. Oh, we need to remove that one as well. We need to remove the whole road here, actually, because you know how the game is. We cannot connect here. Oh, we can. Actually, quite cleanly, okay. And then can we connect? Yep. No, we can't connect here. Ah, gotta love it. Okay. But we can do this. We can reconnect here. We then bring you... Ooh, this is problematic. Can we bring you... Can bring you over here and you into here. And then we should, in theory, have... Yes, in theory and in practice, a connection here. And you can then... Don't even care. You can then connect somewhere. Do we need an underpass for you? Not really. I'll just bring you out from here. Too sharp of a turn, really? Yeah, but that should be fixable. Let's see, I'll just bring you out like so. I want a bit of an S-curve. Like that. It's not the very prettiest, but it does certainly work. Okay. So now we'll have a clinic here. And this here can actually get bought out too. Do the offices have all the things? No, we need... Yeah, they do. Okay, perfect. We only need the boards, we don't need prefabs, we don't need mechanical components, electrical components. Perfect. Okay, so we'll have a clinic that could again service most people here, like the inner most part of the village. They can actually just walk there, and the rest can be reached via the ambulances. Do we need road services here? Does look like we do. Man, this is pretty. Look at this. So so pretty. I love it. Okay, sorry. We need road services. Where do we want those? I guess next to the road depot here. Or did we build them and I'm just oblivious? There's the construction office, distribution. No, we did not build them. Could get them out here. That'll also clear a bit of the... Yeah, I think it's better. Because they don't need workers anyway. And we'll also clear a little bit out of the distribution connection here. So, I like that. We need flat terrain. That is okay. That can be arranged. We have a lot of excavation. Excavation powers. For some reason we don't get a road connection here. Too steep of a descent. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Fine, we'll just manually terraform this. Is not problem. We'll just do this. And we'll level you out nice and smooth. Really love the new height indicator. Like, okay, this here goes too slow. We need to lower with the excavators and then we should be okay. No problem. Really love that. First of all, you can switch it on and off so easily now. And this here is much, the topology lines are much more useful than the grid that we had before. So again, the developers are really... They really have their ear to the ground. We know what we need and what we must have. Okay, now we can put the technical services in here, and they should now offer us a road connection because it's so smooth they can't believe it. Okay, actually, speaking of smooth, we might smooth this out a little because we have the tool, and why not do it? Looks better. There we go. Purdy, okay. And I will cover it in snow in a minute, and that can get built. Or do we buy this out? How expensive are you? No. I want to have a bit of a bank. Okay, so that's that. Because we need to buy out a whole construction office here. Look at you. For now, we're gonna actually be buying out... Well, first of all, we're gonna limit the amounts. And we're gonna buy out mechanical components and electric components as well. This sucks so hard. Okay, I'm gonna do my little cheaty trick again. Because I want to buy 24 tons of these. They are just a little expensive. So we're gonna go high with the crops like so. Let's see. Oh, still buying 24 tons. What if we went high like this? Oh, my trick doesn't work anymore. No. Okay, what if we had like this? They fixed that. Darn it! What if we hold control or something? No? Shift? Alt? Anything? Damn it! So we have to buy 130 tons worth of components. Yikes. That is very, very expensive. Oh yeah, but it is what it is. I mean, we need them, so we'll do it. And now these guys should have, actually prefabs should arrive. Oh, just now. What are we talking about? So we do have steel currently being unloaded, and we do have prefabs. So lo and behold, we can get the steel, can get the prefabs, and we can get the mechanical components. Perfect! The concrete plant can't produce concrete because it probably doesn't have... no? Doesn't have workers, okay. Yeah, that is the problem. Oh, it is night, sorry. We need to abandon ship here. Do I need anything else here? No, we need to abandon ship and take a little tour. First of all, let's check out the village here. Sorry, if all of you probably already seen the winter, but it's just so gorgeous. I have to show it off. Look at this, how beautiful this little village looks. It's not the most well built, but with the snow and the lights, it's so homey and comfy. But that's nothing yet. Let's go over here. We have our little oil field, little construction here. Oh, it's snowing. So, guys, I just skip ahead 10 minutes if you can't deal with a grown man being giddy like a school kid, but I just... look at how pretty this is. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't help but admire it. There's our little park in here. And there's the snowplow freeing up the streets. And probably no people in the park yet. I feel this really came out nice with the... yeah, it's just the right amount of lighting. Not obnoxious, but it does light the park. You can feel safe at night. Absolutely perfect. I can look in here. Yeah, the road clearing has just yet started. This main road here is cleared, but in the city they didn't yet cleared. And go over here, Messina. I mean, it's just comfy sleeping. And let's take a quick gander at Berlin, over the hill, covered in snow, peaceful and quiet. Life goes on even in winter. I love it. Okay, that was the tour. I won't do this every night, don't worry. Just had to be done once because it's so pretty. And those of you who don't have the game and just watch me play, you needed to see this, if you knew it or not. Right, so now we have a concrete plant that can't produce concrete, but that should be fixed once the bus goes up there. Maybe we'll need... Now we have microbuses there. We really need these road clearance services. So I will actually buy them out. Everything will be slowed down so badly that it's not worth waiting around. Look at that. This thing can drive 90 miles usually, and now it's creeping there with 20 miles. That is not great. We need clean roads. And these guys can do it for us. And what we also need is a... gravel road up here. Otherwise this will take far too long, and we actually can't properly set priorities. Okay, so we have this now. This here doesn't matter. This here is connected. Yeah, okay, everything else there works. Good. Now, gravel roads. Much more important. Asphalt roads also important. Building is without power supply, really. Well, that is an easy fix, I'm hoping. We'll go with 6. We do want some... But does that really need power supply? Apparently it doesn't. But we'd better get it. Really, we have all the connectors? Oh no, just... I have the wrong... Yeah, we have 2 connectors still available. Yeah, honestly, if it doesn't need the power, I mean, what will the power do here? That they can refuel or something? I don't know. It's fine. We'll just leave it as is. Good. So now we have the clinic is coming up, and here we have all the resources. Now we need to connect these here so construction can start. Yeah, hopefully we can still delete this. Yeah, we can. Perfect. So we'll have you come around here. Oh look, I found a cheat. We can just... If you delete the street, it is clear of snow. So if we constantly delete and rebuild the street... I'm kidding, I'm not... I mean, it technically is an exploit, but... it's an exploit to get carpal tunnel syndrome is what it is. Okay, so these should now get found by the construction officers. We'll make sure they do. Perfect. This will get built, so we can bring our own fuel here, but that is no hurry. Right, now we need some stuff here. Let us... Covered hall, we have a couple. Let us also get clothing. And let's check the warehouse. We do have food and alcohol. Don't have clothing. So I might do this and this, like so, yeah. 7 tons of alcohol is good. We have enough food. We want some clothing, and they should load in Berlin. They should drive... What's the problem? Unload there, storage percent 60. We have 0. Yes, you cannot load clothing there, because this warehouse doesn't have clothing. That makes sense. Ay. Here's our clothing warehouse. You can load clothing here, because that one does have it. Hopefully. Ooh, we're running short on crops. Okay. There's some crops coming, but I probably want a little offset. Not 20 tons. Okay. I'm gonna actually have to monitor this. That is a little scary. Okay, roads are clear in Berlin. But our grain storage is still full. We're drawing this down fast. And I'm gonna have to monitor this. I'm gonna clear the buying. And then we'll see how we'll do through the winter. Because I want to get an idea. I mean, it's not the perfect, because we have a lot of crops stored up in these fields already. But I want to get an idea roughly how we're doing with the crops. My guess is we need to double our storage and production. But just a rough estimate. Okay, so now we have a problem that these guys here on the fringes, they do not have any entertainment. They can, for some reason... I mean, they could, in theory, reach the cinema, but in practice, they just won't reach it. So we need a little entertainment on the fringes here. And we need some pubs and taverns. So... here we'll have some distribution offices. I'm not sure what to do with this space yet. But over here I think is a good start for connecting these cities. Now let's see. Let's see what we have for entertainment. For cinemas. A main library. We have a cinema already there. Planetarium might be nice, but I feel that's a little... It's a little overkill. 280 visitors. It's also big. Cinema Cosmos. How about a little theater? Right here at the corner. And the proximity of the church. Yeah, I like that. Might want to run the power lines a little differently, because they are pretty ugly now. So So we'll do that. Where are we gonna run you? Currently we'll do this, but most likely I'm gonna have to re-evaluate that as well. Okay, come up to here and to you. Okay, to there. That should work. Okay, but most likely we'll have to redo this part as well, because this road here is a bit iffy. Not sure if we need that, if we want that. Anyway, run that does something theater. Ooh, can we connect the footpath into here? No, we cannot. Why is that? Oh, there was one. So it is technically possible. There are spots where you could do it, yeah. So we'll just build this in. So the church is here, then you go over the street, and you'll have a little theater right here. Okay, so we'll have that. Now, where would we buy clothing, I wonder? Well, when you go to the theater, you might want to spend some money on clothing. So we'll go for a small store, and that one is already going to serve... Yeah, we'll bring you here, maybe even a little closer. That one's already going to serve the part of the city that's going to be built here. And we'll bring you... can we connect you here, actually? Yeah, we can. Here, let's do that. Try and get an organic looking curve here. Yeah, auto saving really helps that. So, in here and in here. We'll buy this part out. Speed up construction a little. Okay, so that is that. We need another one of these. And where will we put that? You are a grocery store, okay. So we probably also need a small store here. So just get that. And just connect you here. Okay, could we already afford? I'm not sure if we could. Ooh, we're out of steel. Yeah, that is the #1 resources to run out of. And there's no steel train coming. Man, look at how gorgeous this looks with the sun reflecting. I am loving it. As if I didn't let you know. Right, we have clinic, store, theater, another store. So we need another store somewhere. Let's see. Can we already see which people can reach this via footpath? These here. And then these here can reach this. And do we eventually replace this thing here with a store that also sells clothing? I think we do. Go with a small shopping center here, no? That has food, clothing, electronics, and meat. Let's do that. How are we gonna do that? Well, the easiest way is we're gonna demolish this connection here. Get meat and food, some tons of clothing, And they will let this run down. And once all the food is bought and all the meat is bought, we'll exchange it. And that's gonna look a little prettier, because it's a bit smaller. Yeah, actually remove the connections. It's a bit smaller and will fit in here a little better. Okay, so these people currently don't have clothing, but that's gonna come around. Okay, I'm gonna resist the urge to take another tour through the town. I'm gonna go on building. I think we can see well enough. Yes, so we have these stores, we have the theater. What else do these people need? Clothing, electronics, pubs and taverns. Yes, that was the other one. Pubs and taverns. Let's actually take a quick gander at what we have available there for tourists. Cafe and bar. That might be nice. Next to the church, what do you think? Cafe and bar next to the church. I think that makes sense. The problem is street connection. Is there one that doesn't need it? Theater, something, indoor pool. Zoo, nope. It's all... Oh, we have the view. That's even worse. We have this little beach cafe. No. Guess that really didn't work. I don't think I bought any bar. No, I didn't. I mean, I got any bars from the workshop. So it's only this beach cafe thingy. Would that go well? Well, let's just try. I mean, it's not a beach here, but it just does really look nice and does really fit nice next to the church. And we ought to exploit that weird desire for spiritual guidance. I mean, why would you need the church here anyway? I mean, we have the party gives you, doesn't it give you enough spiritual guidance? But apparently the people need more, or some variety or whatever. That is the human mind at work for you. So at least we can make some commercial use out of this. Bewildering desire. And that should work nicely, like so. So this can get built, and then this can get built, and then we can build a bar here. Perfect. So that'll count as a cafe thingy, as a pub. They can get alcohol here, and actually most people can get it. And then we'll have like a, oh nice, yeah, that is what we need. We need a pub next to the fire station. That is certainly what we'll need. Pub next to the fire station. Yes. Do we build this inward, or... Oh, just build a pub next to the school. No? Where do we build you? We'll try it here. If nobody can reach it, we can still redo it. But we'll give it a good old college try. Okay, and we'll buy out this part. Right. Okay, so we have 2 bars now. We will have a clinic. We will have... I mean, we don't have a bar. We will have 2 bars. We will have a clinic. We'll have clothing stores and some more entertainment. Great. That is looking good. Oh, now I know where all the steel is going. It is going toward these tanks and toward the... they're eating up 11 tons. And 11 tons. And the pipes here, they're going to eat up a lot of steel as well. But yeah, that's okay. Let's actually take a quick inventory. Minus 11 degrees is worrisome. Citizens' health is low. Okay, that's a village building. Heating problem. Let's check out where. Okay, yeah. That does look... Ooh, yeah. That's a little underwhelming here. What can we do, though? If we got more workers, I mean, does that help in any way? We'll try and get a couple more. These underpasses should be finished now, right? Yep, they are. And they're getting used. Perfect. Okay, so that maybe helps. We'll monitor that a second. Let's see, 81 degrees, so we'll have 78 degrees here. Currently we only have the 10 workers in there, but there's a new batch coming. Any second now. There we go, 12, 13, 15, come on. 20, okay, and does that help in any way? Not really. Not really. This is difficult, to say the least. Yeah, I honestly don't have a patent solution for this. Don't have a good solution for this. I mean, the problem is the line is too long here, obviously. But how to fix it? I mean, we cannot get the bitumen heating plant closer to the city, or we'll have pollution. And I don't want to build a second plant over here. That is a little ridiculous, I feel. Why this guy here is at 58 degrees, well, this here is at 72. That is a little bit weird. Why is that the case? Can we connect you a little more efficient? Nope. Yeah, there's really not much we can do. I mean, 37 degrees, they're not dying of heat, but I wouldn't want to visit the Soviet Union or our republic in winter. We'll address this in summer. I mean, the core of the city is doing well, but 37 degrees is certainly on the low side here. How's Berlin doing? A little better, but we don't know how it's going to be up here. Oh, probably even worse. Yeah, we have 36 degrees here already. Imagine if you're connected to this at this distance. Not great. So we probably have to build a heating plant separately for the tourist area. But that actually, I don't mind that. Having a separate plant for the tourist area up here. That's a little bit of a different situation than in Stettin over there. Because we're up on the mountain and all. Kind of fits. But in Stettin, we'll just have a cold area there. I mean, traffic jam was just, yeah. Okay, things are getting built, right. Now, we have all that. We have no problem with schools here. We should eventually get clothing in here. Nobody's driving though, that's worrying me a little bit. Why is nobody picking up clothing? 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That was worrying me a bit. Apparently there's maybe one truck picking up some clothing. I'm not sure. Okay. So, we need to connect into here and supply a couple of workers. The plan is we'll have like a little... What's the base needs we have? We need entertainment, we have that here. We need a small store, we have that here. And we have another store that is potentially accessible here. And we'll maybe build an underpass. So people can buy food and that and that and that. They cannot go to school though, so we need a bit of a school district here as well. And what is the smallest houses we can get? These have too many workers in them. These flats here. Yeah, I think those are pretty ideal. Don't have too many workers. So we'll get a couple. And then we don't build too many of them. What could be produced here? I wonder. Will that just be like a little self-serving district? Just a little school, playground and all that, and kindergarten, and just people working the jobs that are available? Honestly, there could be the doctors and the intellectuals here. That actually supply... that actually work in the village. We'll try that out. Whoops! Hang on. Ah, these tooltips are so annoying. We'll try... like here... ah no, we'll go up the street like so. Just have a couple of workers. Like here, that's gonna give us... hang on, we also need more workers for these construction offices, so they could supply those as well. So we might actually just build a bus station somewhere close. Just here, huh? Why not? Can just take off a little bit of that road. Why not have a bus stop right in here? Oh, come on, if you could align yourself, that would be grand. There we go. And then you can... we don't connect you yet. We don't need you yet, but this one here can get connected. And we can connect a footpath here. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, for the sake of connecting these footpaths, I will do this, but we'll suspend construction. Actually, we'll just go around like so, and then for now come in here. These connected like so. Okay, so that'll be... we'll have two houses here. We have this here free. Like I said, I'm not sure what to do there. What I'm sure about is distribution. We need that here. So what these guys need is certainly a kindergarten. Now we'll go with the modded ones. I'll need to check if there's more modded ones. Yeah, I don't want to be building these with 30 workers and 600 kids. Doesn't seem right. This here seems good. Also space-wise, seems good. And this here, 10 workers and 100 kids, seems also good. Okay, so we want a little, like maybe sports area here and kindergarten. I'm just really pondering with the school. Not sure if I want that. We'll currently not do it. So we'll go with the kindergarten. Connect you. Connect you into the edge here. Why is that? Probably some heating pipes underneath there that prevent us from building proper. And then we'll go with a couple of sports buildings. Actually, we need some indoor sports. Do we have that? Pub, football, tennis. Nope. Not officially, but lucky there are mods. So we'll go with the gym. There's the school up here, though we don't have space for the gym anymore, do we? Yeah, there's the football. Could build a gym here instead of the football soccer field. That would make sense, actually. Can we fit that in? I think we can. That would look a lot more natural. Make a lot more sense, I feel. Yeah, if I could see anything. Come on. Yeah. Like so, yeah, that's much better. And this is a replacement building, so we'll buy it out. Okay, and then here we'll have the soccer ground and that stuff here. Probably football with a fence. Maybe a little here, yeah, next to the... We'll have a fence because if the ball falls out toward the soccer fields there, toward the electricity there is not good. And then we'll have a little sports ground here. Like so. If you're wondering why I'm doing this like crazy spacious build, is we have the space. And I want this to look villagey still. Village-esque. I don't know. Well, this connection here, not sure if that will stay that way. For now it will, but we'll see. Yeah, I want to just fill this space in a little but loose, and then get more and more dense until we get to this city plateau here. But we're at the over the 50-minute mark. Oh, Jesus Christ, the time flies in this game, and we have the money to buy out more construction vehicles and all that, so we'll do that next episode. But this one, I'll take a break here. Eagerly waiting for your suggestions, of course, how to connect these villages, because it proves to be a little challenging. But we'll get it done somehow, and we'll make use of these workers, don't you worry. We'll find ways. Good. Have a wonderful day, and see you around for next episode. Until then, goodbye.